Good morning. Welcome back to Book Morning Coffee. Every morning here, we take a breath to remember that meaning can appear in many forms. In kindness, in curiosity, in courage. In this series, 15 Ikigai Paths, we explore how different souls live with quiet purpose. Each story reveals another way of being. Each one, a mirror reflecting what truly matters. In our last episode, we met the explorer, whose Ikigai was found in the courage to seek the unknown. Today, we meet the one who stands still, the one who protects, holds, and shields. This is the protector's duty, an Ikigai of courage and devotion. He wakes before dawn, not because he must, but because the world feels safer when he's awake. The streets are quiet, the sky still dark. He ties his boots, takes one last sip of strong coffee, and steps outside. To most people, his life seems ordinary. A police officer, a firefighter, a guard, a parent, a soldier. But inside, there's something sacred, a silent promise. As long as I'm here, others can rest. He remembers the first time he stood between danger and someone helpless. His hands were trembling. His heart was loud. But the moment he saw fear fade from another's eyes, he understood his purpose. Since then, every day has been a quiet act of service. He doesn't seek attention or praise. He just shows up when it matters most. When storms come, people run for shelter. He runs into the storm. That's his Ikigai. To protect, not because it's easy, but because it's right. Sometimes, his strength isn't in fighting, but in standing firm, in being the wall others can lean on. The protector's Ikigai is rooted in devotion, the unspoken vow to safeguard what matters. It's not about power. It's about presence. Protectors come in many forms. A mother watching over her child, a friend defending what's true, a doctor staying through the night, a stranger who steps forward when everyone else steps back. They find meaning not in comfort, but in service, in knowing that because of them, someone else can breathe easier. Their courage is quiet, their loyalty invisible, but their impact is immeasurable. Think about the people in your life who've protected you, from danger, from doubt, from despair. What did their presence feel like? Steady, grounded, safe. Now ask yourself, do you find peace when you stand for others? When you step forward in times of chaos, not to dominate, but to defend? If so, you may be living the protector's Ikigai. It doesn't always mean fighting battles. Sometimes, it means listening when others attack, staying calm when others panic, holding space when others collapse. The protector teaches us that true strength isn't control, it's compassion under pressure. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the choice to act despite it. The protector knows fear intimately, but walks with it, not away from it. In doing so, he discovers the deeper layer of his Ikigai. Devotion. Devotion gives courage meaning. Without love, courage is just impulse. But with love, it becomes sacred. The protector's Ikigai is to preserve peace, life, truth, dignity. And though the world may forget his name, it will always remember the feeling he left behind. Safety. That is his gift. That is his quiet legacy. If your heart feels strongest when you protect, when you stand between harm and what you love, perhaps this is your Ikigai. To live this path is to embody stillness in chaos and to remind the world that safety, too, is an act of love. Each Ikigai path is like a mirror reflecting a different way to live meaningfully. Which one feels like yours? Thank you for sharing your morning with Book Morning Coffee. This was the protector's duty, an Ikigai of courage and devotion. If you've ever found purpose in standing for someone or something, comment below. This feels like my Ikigai. And subscribe so you won't miss the next morning story. Next time, we'll meet the connector, a heart that finds Ikigai through unity, weaving people, ideas, and lives together like threads in a shared tapestry. See you in the next sunrise story, The Connector's Gift. Each Ikigai path is like a mirror reflecting a different way to live meaningfully. Which one feels like yours? Book Morning Coffee.